took a 2¼ mile turn off the road. It's Mount Borah, highest peak in Idaho, 12,000 feet and change. It's quite a spectacular mountain range. Just came from Chalice, headed towards Mackay, Idaho. There's an earthquake fault line here that I'm going to take a look at and record, where the valley actually dropped, giving the mountains another couple feet of elevation. So we'll just walk along here. This happened, if I remember right, in the late 70s. I remember that earthquake. We live in American Falls, and we could feel the effect of several earthquakes in American Falls. We could feel in American Falls that were happening a couple 100 miles away. So this is the stage. Idaho is part of the world's largest mountain chain above sea level. This chain extends from the tip of South America to Alaska's north coast. The widest section is in the western United States, from the Sierra Nevada to the Rocky Mountains. The Lost River Range is one of the many smaller mountain ranges between the Rockies and the Sierra Nevadas. The Earth's crust between the Sierra Nevada and the Rocky Mountains, including the Great Basin, is stretching at about a ½ inch per year, and it's getting thinner and thinner. Ever so often, a few hundred to a few thousand years, the crust breaks along old fracture lines known as faults. The valleys drop and the mountains rise, creating the basin and range landscape you see from here. So this is actually part of the fault right here, where you can see that fault line down there. Oh, so it was Friday, October 1983. I guess I wasn't here. I was in the Army. Thinking about the earthquake in Yellowstone. So the scarp before you extends for 21 miles, paralleling the mountain front. In some places, multiple scarps formed. Ground motion or ground roll did $15 million in damage to roads and buildings in the Chalice and Mackay area. New springs and craters called sand boils erupted in the valley, and the largest deluge of water ever recorded after an earthquake in the United States. Some 400 billion gallons gushed forth. Pretty impressive. It's always impressive. It's like those blowouts. You don't mess with Mother Nature. She will ruin your day. Climb over these. You can see that fault line. Just goes and goes. It's 21 miles. Beautiful. Interesting cloud formation. If you were out there flying today, I would bet there would be some turbulence out there based on the cloud formations I'm seeing. That's Mount Borah. I can't believe this wasn't recording. It's a fault line from an earthquake in 1983. That's part of the fault line. Goes for 21 miles along the base. It's Mount Borah, highest peak in Idaho, 12,000 feet and change. Some interesting cloud formations, especially that one right there. Indicates some pretty good turbulence. Chalice is up the valley. Mackey is down the valley. Beautiful area. Very rugged.